and the few days and nights will be fairly chilly. That's certainly the case at the moment, with the wind coming down from the Arctic. Very strong winds too across the northeast of Scotland in particular, where it is blowing a good old gale and will continue to do so through the rest of the night. A few showers here as well. Elsewhere, well, a few showers draped around the edges, but most places dry and clear, and pretty cold as well in the towns and cities. Temperatures will get down into single figures, and in some rural areas a couple of degrees below these values, so perhaps a touch of ground frost where you live first thing in the morning. A fresh old start then, but for many of us it will be a dry and bright end to the working week. Lots of sunshine as we start the day. The worst of the gales will subside from the far northeast. We will see cloud building up, but unlike the last couple of days, many of us will stay dry throughout the day. Now, that is good news if you are heading to the cricket at the Oval. We should see a full day's play as England take on Pakistan. If you're not going, of course, you can listen to the action on the radio. Broken cloud and sunshine, a fair bit of cloud building up. It'll be fairly innocuous stuff in most places, so most of the showers will be isolated and fleeting, and many parts of the UK, across eastern England for example, will stay dry. It's not going to help the temperatures much. 15 degrees will be fairly typical. Perhaps the odd shower along the east coast of England, the north of Scotland, but most of Scotland will stay dry. As I say, the worst of the gales will subside from the far northeast. Broken cloud across Northern Ireland, some sunshine in between. For Wales, maybe the odd shower pushing down from the north, down towards parts of the southwest Midlands, for example, and perhaps the odd one turning up across southwestern parts of England. But in between, there'll be plenty of dry and bright weather. But as the sun goes down, so too will the temperatures drop like a stone under clear skies, particularly for England and Wales. It does look like being a particularly cold start to Saturday here. Again, towns and cities 5s and 6s, but in rural areas I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see a touch of air frost in one or two places. So a particularly cold start to the weekend, and then it gets difficult because we've got a front pushing in from the west. It's a bit of a messy setup, to be perfectly honest. It's going to push a lot of cloud in from the west and some outbreaks of rain. So after a chilly start, it'll turn increasingly cloudy. There will be some outbreaks of rain, but it won't be a washout through this weekend, but it will turn